Hi, let's talk about the anterior compartment of the arm. So what we're looking at here is an anterior view of the proximal upper limb. We can see the first arrow indicating the shoulder joint or the glenohumeral joint, and this second arrow indicating the elbow. And the anterior compartment of the arm is going to span both of these joints. Now there are two layers to consider. The most superficial layer, which we're looking at here, of the muscles, is comprised of the biceps brachii muscle. The biceps brachii muscle is going to span both joints. Biceps, bi meaning two-headed, brachii of the arm, so this is the two-headed muscle of the arm, has a lateral head, which is the long head of the biceps brachii, and a medial head, which is the short head of the biceps brachii. So the long head is lateral, is how I remember that. So that long head of biceps brachii originates in the supraglenoid tubercle of the scapula, and it comes down and it coalesces with the short head to eventually insert via a common tendon on the radial tuberosity. The short head originates on the coracoid process and then descends down to join with the long head for the radial tuberosity. Combined, this muscle produces very forceful supination of the elbow, particularly at the radio-ulnar joint, and they are also flexors of the humero-ulnar joint of the elbow. The long head itself is also a weak flexor of the arm as well. And this is supplied by the musculocutaneous nerve and supplied by branches of the brachial artery. Now, turning our attention to the deeper portions, we can see here and here that the biceps brachial heads are removed. And deep to biceps brachii, we can see another muscle that I'm outlining here called the brachialis. The brachialis proximally inserts on the anterior humerus, and it also attaches to the coronoid process of the ulna. And this is a very powerful flexor of the elbow joint. So this is the muscle that's responsible for the action of, if you're in the gym performing a biceps curl, the biceps brachii gets all of the credit for it, but it's actually the brachialis muscle that's performing all of the work. Another muscle that we can see here, although it is just a bit obscured, is right here, and that's the coracobrachialis. Coraco because it attaches proximally to the coracoid process, and then it's attaching to the middle portion of the shaft of the humerus. The coracobrachialis muscle is a flexor and adductor of the glenohumeral joint, and one of its more classic anatomical relationships that you'd want to know about and see in the lab is that it is pierced by the musculocutaneous nerve. So all of the anterior compartment muscles of the arm are innervated by musculocutaneous, but the main thrust of the nerve actually pierces through coracobrachialis. It's unique from the other muscles of the anterior compartment in that it receives most of its blood from the axillary artery. Thank you.